schools. Kerrie Gymnasium, home for tonight's matchup between the Greene Christian volleyball team and the Westminster Wildcats. I'm Jack Bonner, and we'll be bringing you tonight's second round state playoff 2A classification volleyball matchup. So both of these teams coming into the second round. Westminster winning a 3-0 match against Crusoe last week, and Greene Christian took the victory in 3 games against Dublin. GAC coming out of Area 6, the second seed, while Westminster is the first seed out of Area 4. This would be a fantastic matchup between these two teams. Westminster took the first matchup between these two schools earlier this season, 25-19 and 25-21. That was best of 3 match, and this one, everything in the state playoffs, just like tonight, everything will be out of best of 5. So we will be playing 3 games at minimum tonight, and it should be a fantastic matchup. So starting lineups for the Wildcats. As you can see with Caroline Wells going back to serve, she's the libero, she's got that green jersey on. Also starting is Caroline Beatles, Mason Rooney, Elizabeth Murray, Kerrie Greene, and Ellie Hartman. And we're off. Hartman's hit, stuffed away by the Spartan wall. Looks like we've got a whistle blown, and the ref is going to give the point to the Wildcats. Opening point goes to Westminster. I believe the use of a fist by GAC was the call. That may have been Emily Bucker, the libero for the Spartans. And Wells back to serve for a second time. Greene running down the left sideline and in. Fantastic play by the junior Kerrie Greene. She's had a great season so far, working strong players from that outside hitter position. Working great with other junior Mason Rooney, who has been there for many of the sets to Greene. Wildcats up 2-0 early in this match. Greene is lifting into the hands of number 11, Lindsay Holton. One of the 4 seniors on the Spartan squad. She tried to block it, but didn't get enough on it. Sailed over her and out of bounds on Wildcats. A little miscommunication there between Rooney, Beatles, and Welch, letting the ball drop, and first point for GAC, and they're on the board 3-1. And Madison Kerr, one of the captains on the Spartan team, her and Taylor McPherson serves for GAC. Beatles is hit up into the basketball goal, but that is in play. Greene using her fingertips to propel that one down the line. Gets it in. She's been working that left side pretty well so far. JC's going to have to turn something around and get that ball moved over to the right a little bit. See if they can stop that one. Hartman back to serve. And a double touch on number 11, Lindsay Holton. Giving Hartman her second serve. Hartman, Beatles, and Ellie Hogan are the 3 seniors for this Westminster team. trying to get that one out on that third hit. But it turns out for the best. Taylor McPherson's hit goes into the net. Couldn't get enough underneath that one, and Coach Christy Shelton from GAC is going to have to take a timeout. Down 6-1 early in this match. Not exactly what she hoped to start in this second round playoff game against Westminster, but as volleyball is a game of streaks, she should be able to turn this one around quickly and get her team back on track. So Coach Gianna Braden, in her 9th season coaching the Wildcats, has taken the last 8 teams, pretty much every team at Westminster has made it at least to the state quarterfinals. And last year's team made it all the way to the championship match against Levitt. That's a heartbreaker in 5 games. Dropping that 5th one, I think, 15-13. It was a devastating loss for the Wildcats, but coming in and as the first seed out of 4, they're going to want some revenge. So back on the court with Hartman. Back to serve. And that serve is long and out. Regular service error for Ellie Hartman. Something they're going to have to eliminate almost completely during this match. Unforced errors can kill a ball game. And Greene on the right side this time. Working from the left side, hit position, now going right. And she's got back to serve as Caroline Beatles goes to the bench, replaced by number 6, junior Mackenzie Shannon. And Greene serves. Long also. Back-to-back service errors for the Wildcats. Coming off that timeout, not something you want to see. Lead 7-3 as Emily Becker goes back to serve. Looks like a touch on the net for GAC. That'd be number 16, Tamisha Patel. And service is going to go back to the Wildcats with Kate Cordell replacing Elizabeth Hardy. This hit there by Tyler McPherson. One Wildcats. Cordell and Hardy are 2 of the new sophomores on this Westminster squad. Very young squad with only 3 seniors. Coach Braden's going to like that, getting them a lot of experience in the state playoffs early. And keep them prepared for the next couple of years as Cordell misses that one and out. Tough break from her there, 9-4. And Ross replaces serve. Wilson back to serve for the Spartans. That's Gonzalo slamming it down way above the net. And the kill. First powerful win for the Spartans, I should say, this match. They got most of their points off service errors. So maybe get them energized a little bit. As Wilson serves for a second time. And Morgan's got that one over, but she gets it. Wilson can't handle it enough to pass it to one of her teammates, and that one sails out of bounds. Quick reflexes by Hannah Morgan to twist her body into a position to get that one over the net. And Rooney back to serve, 10-5 Wildcats. Well, she's got to get that one over. And the ball of the Wildcats. Mason Rooney getting that one down on the Spartan side of the court. And she's serving again. 11-5. Third service error for the Wildcats this match. This game, even 11-6. JC's got half of their points off of these service errors so far. So something they're going to want to eliminate quickly. So we got a double hit on Hardman. Didn't get it up quickly enough under that one. Hit it twice. Wicked with the serve for JC. Well, Hardman got it over the net onto the JC side, but it looked like both teams hit the net with their hands, so we got a little deliberation going on between the refs on who to give that one. I think it could be a 50-50 shot. And it's going to be Pride Westminster. Substitution on the court. Shannon coming out. Beatles coming in to serve. Number 13, Carolyn Beatles, one of the seniors on this Wildcat squad. Slipping that one over the net. Pretty good on the team trying to trick up the defense, but it doesn't work. Quick reflexes. And Greene popped it up over the Spartan wall and dropping it down into the donut hole in the middle of the defense. Getting that one to drop. Substitution for the Spartans. Jesse Wickton coming out, replaced by number 7, Taylor McPherson. Brief TV timeout. So we're going to go ahead. I think she's getting water. Going to go ahead and we are going to resume play with Beatles back to serve. There's a little break for Patel maybe to run and or something out of the eye. Rather. Hate to see that. But Beatles with the second serve. Like a reach over the net. Wildcats, so that's going to be a point for Spartans. Tough break there. And Patel had to serve, but she puts that one in the net. Wells back in for Morgan and Harvey in for Cordell on the Wildcat side. 14-18 is your score as Libero Caroline Wells goes back to serve. And long. Good choice by Beatles to let that one sail long. Michaela Bailey put too much on that one. Well, jump serve. And Greene pounds into the back left corner of the court. Keeping it in. Solid work by Kerrie Greene. That jumping ability, able her hits sharply downward, giving Spartans very little time to react. And off of the arm of Taylor McPherson. point, Westminster. As Caroline Wallace goes back to serve, I'd like to welcome in my partner in crime, Harrison McCabe. Harrison, how are you doing tonight?
It's so nice to be here tonight. I'm excited to see how this game plays out.
Should be a good one. As McPherson hits another one into the pillar of the net. Now 18-8. Wildcats starting to stretch this lead out to 10 points. It'd be great if they could get this first game out of the way and get that W on the road to the full victory. Bailey pounding it straight into the arms of Greene. Let's see. Collects himself and Beatles watches that one drop inches from the service line. Good court awareness by number 13. 19-18. It's tough to know, Harrison. You got to understand where the lines are on the court. Years of experience, I guess. And Kerrie Greene pounding that one off the Spartan defender's forearms. And out of bounds, 20-18. Coach Shelton having to take another timeout. It's her second this game. But she's going to need to turn it around 20-8. Westminster running away with this one. So I was going to mention during our last timeout, got cut off, but let's go over the areas for the Westminster Wildcats and the GAC Spartans. GAC coming in as that 2 seed out of Area 6. Area 6 won by the Wesleyan Schools with a perfect 9-0 record in region play. That's pretty impressive there with a 33-10 overall. And I believe they've claimed the number one seed in 2A, but everything can get mixed up and switched around once you get past the second round and real seeding is implemented. Exactly. So Wells back to serve once more. She's got a streak going. Looks like Hartman got a piece of the net on that one. Interesting throw, but she had a nice hit. Trying to tap it back over, but I got a little too much of that white tape on top, and the down rough called it. 20-9. With Madison Kerr, one of the captains of the Spartans, going back to serve. There you go, Hartman just not getting it in. Straight down that left sideline. Bouncing it just short of the line. And getting the point 21-9. Wildcats, stretching this lead, just need four more points to end this first game. And Hartman, after she got that fantastic kill, is now going back to serve. And unfortunately, Hartman just trying to get it over the net, put that one in there. But 21-10, they've got points to spare. And Maddie Ward, one of the juniors on this GAC squad, is serving.
Jack, one thing I've noticed about this experience, the state playoffs last year, is that really is a game of streaks.
Exactly, it's a game of streaks, Harrison, and once one team goes on one, no lead is a safe lead.
That's right.
Shannon comes back in the game for Beatles. Kerrie Greene goes back to serve. Shannon digging that one up off the ground. And a double hit by the Spartans for the Wildcats. 23-10 is your score. That's number 10. Kerrie Greene goes back to serve once more. Irish Skills pancake down the first game. She's got the first game point for the Wildcats. 24-10. Great reflexes to keep that one in play. And Shannon drops it on the end line. Fantastic play by Mackenzie Shannon. He's keeping that one barely in bounds and finishing off this first game. 25-10. Wildcats take the first game in a clean fashion. And we will take a quick break. We'll return to you with game 2 shortly. Stay tuned.